Hi guys, it's Weedit, and I'm here. I'm going to do a fairly inexpensive pour. I'm using DecoArt for the most part, and then, well, I am using DecoArt. I'm using black, gold, and alizarin crimson. So we shall see how this works out with my DIY pouring medium, which is nothing more than 3 parts Elmer's glue or PVA glue to 1 part water. And if you do use Elmer's glue, you want to make sure that you're using the non-washable kind. Alright, so I guess I'm going to dip it so I have some to work with. And I really should have put something down. Put this little index card so I don't get everything all messy. And I don't really want a whole lot of black. I'm using condiment cups because, and it looks like this may not be a good black to use. Let's see. I don't think so. It's too stringy. It's old. So I'm actually going to chuck that and grab some more black. Still DecoArt. Oh, I can't even get this one open. This is how I have to open this one. There we go. And let's see if this black is in better shape. Yeah. Okay. So there's my black. And I'm mixing that up because it looks like it had separated a little bit. And I don't really want that. And now I've got to pour my gold. Oh, I'll fight with that bottle in a minute. I'm kind of going to do a dirty pour, and I think I'll do it... No, I won't do it that way. I'm tired. My brain isn't working quite normally, so I'm second guessing myself. I was going to try to take a shortcut and just be lazy, and it was a bad idea. Let me shake my gold up. I tried doing a pour with artist's acrylic, and I found this this absolutely beautiful burnt crimson and a bronze color that I thought was just gorgeous. So that's how much I poured of the gold. I might use a little more. But they were just too thick. The bronze and the burnt crimson were they were heavy body. They were artist quality and they were heavy body, and it really, they were too heavy for the others that I used. I didn't get them lightened up enough as far as viscosity goes, and so that did not work. Now, I will tell you right now, I'm very hesitant to use red in a pour. The main reason is I don't want to create a painting that looks like something I would find underneath a microscope. I'm not trying to create a specimen slide, and so often when you use red, especially if you use white with it, it gets that, hey, I'm a slide under a microscope look. This is a flesh cell, which is not something I really want to look at. So I don't use red a whole lot, and that's just me. Stirring this black up a little bit more. I'm going to put my homemade pouring medium in each cup, just a little bit, in here and here, and I'll probably add alcohol. Let's stir this up. So I very sparingly use red, and for that reason I'm not using any white in this pour, so I hope it turns out I shy away from the red, but I do like a classical mix of black, red, and gold. And that could come from it's a very popular combination in several countries. Okay, and I think to the red I'm just going to add alcohol. This is 70%. I don't mind a few cells, but I don't want a whole lot of cells. I don't want to look at it and see nothing but cells. I want to see movement in the piece and for it to have sort of a balance of interest. A few cells is nice, but too many and I think they get distracting. Okay, we're getting, it's making this stuff. That's interesting. The alcohol is making the red. Oh, look at that. It's gloppy now. That's interesting. I'm going to have to put some pouring medium in this if it's going to have a chance of working. So let me try that and stir it up. Look how gloppy this is. Oh, I have no idea what this is going to do. Interesting, interesting. Okay, a little less gloppy there. That was not expected, guys. And I am going to do one thing. I think I am going to do a little bit of negative space work. So let me pour some gold into the cup, and I'm going to pour some of my pouring medium in there. Let me mix that up, and I'm going to pour this on the canvas around the edges, because sometimes when I'm trying to get all of the color all over the canvas, what I'm finding is that I'm really pouring off some of the elements that I really like. So I'm going to pour, I think, gold and black around the edges, and then I'll have to mix up some more black. Wow, okay, there we go. I got my golds mixed up, so I'm not sure which is which. That figures, doesn't it? I don't think it matters. So here's my little canvas, and I'll pour some black around the edges. Okay, and I'm going to come in with a little gold as well. In and out a little bit. There. So maybe I will create a little bit more runoff. And I won't have to tilt it to try and get the whole canvas covered. That's my goal. Okay. Now let me get a little bit more of my black working. Good thing I didn't put that lid on. There we go. And dip some of the pouring medium. Okay, stir. Get mixed up. And now I'm going to check my red. Let me wipe that off just a little and make sure that, yeah, okay. Since it was doing weird things, I want to make sure I didn't have anything weird going on. All right, pour the red in there. it over there. Let's pour the gold in. That's a lot of paint. I'm going to just, because I'm not really able to do a flip cup on this since I poured around it. And let me move these out of the way so we can see what's going to happen. I'm going to pour and let it go. Now look at that, the red sank to the bottom. It's evidently heavier. I do want more red in there. So and let's see, I've got some gold, a little bit of gold left over. I'll just trail that through. And that's what I have right now. I am going to shift it, because even with all that paint I put on, it's still, I didn't get quite enough in there. I also want, yeah, there we go. And interestingly enough, now that it fell to the floor, I'm gonna hold it up. I don't know if you can see, I'm getting lacing between the black and the red right in here. And I kind of like, I'm touching up the edges now. I kind of like how this is doing. This is so not what I had anticipated. Because though I planned on doing the negative space, for some reason my little brain just wasn't going to, oh, you can't do the flip cup. So this is, I've got lacing around the red. I have swirls of gold. Let me take these off for a minute. One of the nice things I learned in my CPR class was how to take off gloves without getting all that stuff on you. So I want to fiddle with this just a little bit. Maybe I lied and said I didn't want to do anything. I don't like this glob of orange, of gold right here. I'm not fond of just that. So, oh no, that's cool. Dragging. I wonder what happens if I drag the red into it. Oh, there's gold underneath there. Huh. This is what I did on that other pour too. I just sat there and fiddled with it, which is sort of cheating, and oh, I like this. My luck, that'll probably drop off, but I like what's going on over here. Let me check that. I'm gonna dump my painting again. I'm just kind of moving it, tilting it towards the back. This is pretty cool. I don't have the big huge cells. I didn't put any oil in it. I don't want to torch it. I want a little more movement in it. But I like what I'm getting. And it doesn't look like something that you'd see under a microscope. I loved biology class. I love playing with a microscope. But it's not what I want to hang on my walls. I'm tilting it to make it run because I do want there to be more movement than I see. And now that we have some of this over here and it coming off, I like that. We have some really cool lacing going on between the red and the black. I'm gonna hold this right up so you can see that. and I like that right there. So this is super cool. Very, very cool. Okay guys, I'm going to let this dry and I will be back, but right now I really like how that's looking. So, see you shortly. I'm back and this is the pour dry. It came out, I love this, it came out beautifully. There aren't any really large cells, but see if it'll focus. There's lacing everywhere between the red and the black, and I absolutely love how that looks. This is so dramatic and has really nice movement. I love, love, love the lacing. I'm having to tilt it so you can see I don't have all my lights on and it's starting to get dark out. But it is gorgeous. Even though this was done with craft paint, this is becoming one of my absolute favorite pieces. Thank you so much for joining. Please hit that thumbs up if you enjoyed the video and subscribe for more. I'll be doing a pour very shortly on Yupo paper for some ATCs. Bye guys.